what does freedom means to you? Because Fela represent freedom, and you represent freedom. What does freedom mean to you, music-wise?
Freedom to me means equality. Justice. These two things, equality and justice, are the main ingredients for freedom. That's why in Africa, we fight war and they say the war is over, but we still don't have peace. Because the people are not really free of the hatred in their minds, and they're not free of the hatred in their minds because they do not have justice most of the time. They do not have equality most of the time. So the animosity is still there. There's no freedom from that hate. That's why we do not move on from such things, So I believe truly that freedom means equality and justice for me.
No, Fela represents different things for different people. What does Fela represent to you, SEUN Anikulapo Kutis?
So many things, First of all, he's my father. He brought me into this world. Then secondly, he was my best friend. Now he's my best spiritual friend. So I think Fela stood for everything. Music. He stood for music. What he meant to be a real man. My father meant, he's that to me as well. So Fela stood for so many things.
It is believed that when you're an Afrobeat musician, it's believed that marijuana, ganja, which is Igbo, means a lot of things, a lot of artists. And do you also share that belief that as an established Afrobeat artist, do you share the belief that marijuana or Indian hemp actually gives inspiration to Afrobeat musicians or African artists?
Well, a lot of great men, not only musicians, a lot of great men use this thing. They use this drug, this herb. Let me not call it a drug. Because alcohol only makes you drunk. But marijuana helps you to meditate. That's why a lot of artists, people believe that marijuana helps them because, yes, you put your mind at rest so you can think and, meditate on lyrics, on the issues of the world, things that will inspire you. It opens up your mind. And as an artist, you need an open mind. I think this is why a lot of artists, at least the really good artists that I know, are all most of them are big fans of the herb.
That means you also take the herb to meditate on lyrics.
Yes. I've smoked for 10 years now.
You smoke marijuana for 10 years.
I've been smoking for 10 years, basically. But last week, because I always tell people that marijuana is not addictive. It's not like other drugs or like alcohol or cigarette that is addictive, that holds you. Last week I stopped smoking for about 2 weeks. I just decided to stop. And I 2 weeks, nothing was different. It didn't make me change, So yeah.
The first time you took marijuana, Seun, how did you feel?
Well, I can't remember. It's a long time ago now. But it gave me a good feeling of euphoria. I was in university when I smoked it for the first time. In Liverpool, no, not even in Calcutta.
In London.
In Liverpool, in England, yes.
Yes. And Seun, tell us about, recently you've been you played in several places all over the world. I remember the last few days we spoke, you were still abroad, you just returned back to Nigeria. Can you tell us about the show you went for, or the concert you went for there?
Well, it's not only concert.
Go ahead. Hello, Seun. Hello?
It's not only concert I went for.
Okay, can you tell us about it?
I also went to do a few things. I went to record my album, I also went to negotiate a few new deals as well. But we're mostly recording. But we did about 6 shows as well while we were there.
Which countries? Which countries? Which countries were those shows?
Okay, we played in Belgium, we played in La Réunion, we played in France, we played in Morocco. Where else did we go? I think we played 2 shows in Brussels. I'm missing one more place. I can't remember. I think we did one more country. Switzerland. We went to Switzerland, and that's it.
All right, great. And look, comparatively, how will you say entertainment or show business abroad? Those places you have played, and coming back home to Nigeria, can you draw a demarcation? Can you draw a similarity or demarcation?
As per what?
As per show business in Nigeria? You've gone show playing abroad.
Everything in Nigeria is different from everywhere else in the world. You know, everything in Nigeria, we have our Nigerian way. So yes, our show business here is definitely different from show business everywhere else.
Seun Anikulapo Kutis, it's good we are having you here. What's your message for your fans, for Fela's fans in America, Fela's fans in UK, Fela's fans in France, in Asia, in Africa, and your own fans all over the world? What's your message to them?
Well, I always say, you know, everybody all over the world today, we're all going through the same thing in varying degrees, you know, one way or the other. You know, everybody's experiencing the same thing these days. So we all have to try as much as possible to be a part of the solution. You know, we always have to think of our actions, our words, our thoughts, as being a part of the solution towards the development of the human race in general. You know, for the development of the world. You know, this is always my message to everybody.
Lastly, for the 2015 elections coming up in Nigeria, or as an Afrobeat artist who preaches freedom, who preaches liberation for the people, movement, mass movement for the people, the right way. What's your position on way forward for the Nigerian polity? Because Fela preaches freedom. What's your own way forward?
Well, I believe that everybody needs to pay attention to our politics in Nigeria, and we need to make informed decisions. I believe 2015 is going to be a big milestone for our country. Because I believe everybody in Nigeria now understands. It's not like before that they say, what concern me with politics? You know, we all understand that politics control our lives now. So I believe everybody should pay attention and participate in forthcoming elections to create the Nigeria of our dreams, basically.
Sure, it's really nice speaking with you. We are going to play one of your songs now, Mosquito. We like the song so much here in America. We're going to play it here right now.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate you, Seun, so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, George, for having me. Have a good day.
You too, my brother.
This one is called Mosquito Song. It's a song I did when I heard that this festival was going to be about malaria. And I heard the amount of people, the amount of my brothers that dying every day. So I wrote this song because there's no way I can express myself except I do it in a song. So I wrote this song to talk about my brothers all over Africa dying of this disease.
We just heard from Seun Anikulapo Kutis, speaking exclusively to us here in America from Nigeria, live from Lagos, live, talking about issues related to Fela, his career, music, how he ensures that he represents what Fela represents. Don't forget, you can advertise on this online radio, very well respected in America, in Europe, in Africa, by calling our cell phone number or studio phone number at +1 682 583 4890. You could also send us mails at niger222@gmail.com or niger.radio@gmail.com. We are here for you to serve you. We are here for you to give you news, entertainment news, educate, and tell you what is happening around the world in show business, in politics, and in business. But it's good, at least you're hearing from Fela Anikulapo Kutis speaking exclusively to us, telling us things that are happening at the right time, even on the 2050 elections in Nigeria. We want you to feel Seun's music more. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Nigeria Standard African Radio. We entertain, we inform, we educate Africans and Africans in diaspora, Black Americans and members of the international community. We bring you news just as it is, without fear or favor. Welcome.
It's good to be back here, live on the studio. It's good to be back here. We are very happy we're giving you exactly what you want. We are showing you that this is the best place where you could get music just the way it is, and we are very happy we're giving it to you. Without boring you tomorrow, we want you to feel Fela's music we played earlier, and it is water in no get enemy. But I think based on the course we are having, people are expecting us to play Zombie, Fela's music. We want you to also feel Zombie. But now I think it's good for you to enjoy Zombie, Zombie as it is called. We will take a pattern shot here in Gracia. I will say Gracia, which means thank you in Spanish. Odabo, which means goodbye in Yoruba. Nagode in Hausa. Enjoy this music. Goodbye.
minds because they do not have justice most of the time. They do not have equality most of the time. You know, so the animosity is still there. There's no freedom from that hate. That's why we do not move on from such things, you know. So I believe truly that freedom means equality and justice for me.
Now, Fela represents different things for different people. What does Fela represent to you, Fela Anikulapo Kutis?
So many things, you know. First of all, he's my father. He brought me into this world. You know, then secondly, he was my best friend. Now he's my best spiritual friend. You know, so I think Fela stood for everything, you know. Music, he stood for music. You know, what he meant to be a real man. My father meant, you know, he's that to me as well, you know. So Fela stood for so many things, you know.
It is believed that what does freedom means to you? Because Fela represents freedom, and you represent freedom. What does freedom mean to you, music-wise?
Freedom to me means equality, you know, justice. These two things, equality and justice, are the main ingredients for freedom. You know, that's why in Africa, you know, we fight war and they say the war is over, but we still don't have peace, you know, because the people are not really free of the hatred in their minds, and they're not free of the hatred in their minds.
You know, when you're an Afrobeat musician, it's believed that marijuana, ganja, which is Igbo, means a lot of things, a lot of artists. And do you also share that belief that as an established Afrobeat artist, do you share the belief that marijuana or Indian hemp actually gives inspiration to Afrobeat musicians or African artists?
Well, you know, a lot of great men, not only musicians, you know, a lot of great men use this thing. They use this drug, this herb. Let me not call it a drug. You know, because alcohol only makes you drunk. But marijuana helps you to meditate. You know, that's why a lot of artists, people believe that marijuana helps them because, yes, you put your mind at rest so you can think and, you know, meditate on lyrics, on